Where's Fire? You got some stuff to get. Come get some stuff, Fire.
All right, so welcome to Revolutionary Blackout Network. My name is James Fauntleroy. So good to see all of you here on this beautiful Saturday morning. We are here live for the Orlando RBM Mutual Aid event. So just to let you guys know, if you guys would like to, you guys can go to Substack at revolutionaryblackout.substack.com so that you guys are aware whenever we go live or we have any type of clips uploaded, as well as if you guys would like to, then we are out here at Lake Eola. We are distributing care packages to the homeless. So if you guys would like to, we actually have that as well. So yes, if you guys would like to. So we're out here, Lake Eola Park, distributing to homeless people and those who are disenfranchised by the system. If you guys know, because what's going on within this system of capitalism, people are constantly, they're just disenfranchised because of the way it works. So let me see, I'm trying to see about toggling my camera just so that I can share. I'm not sure if I can switch my camera on here. I have not done this in quite a while. Sorry, guys. Hang on. You see. Up. We can do facing back. Perfect. All right. So, yeah. So this is what we're doing out here. We're going to anywhere here at Lake Eola Park. Oops, sorry. Here, Lake Eola Park. And so we're delivering care packages. We have actually delivered care packages already, many already. I think we're close to.
In stock.
Mhm. Yep.
Sorry. That gentleman's newly unhoused as of Thursday.
Really? Oh my gosh. So you just said that the gentleman's unhoused as of Thursday. Oh my gosh. Wow, man. Okay. Did he get water?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So. Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Sitting there. Sorry.
Yeah. So
People over here.
we're just going and distributing to people. Let me see. If you guys can see. So anybody that is unhoused, homeless. Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know, when I was speaking to a gentleman earlier, one of the things that he was saying to me was that when I explained mutual aid to him, nobody has ever said anything like that to him before. And so I got you, sir. There you go. Did you want some water? Oh, got some cold water. Oh, we're almost out. Here you go.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So, yeah. So, as far as our care packages go, let me just share with you guys. This box was completely full of care packages. We're almost completely out. This is just a box of condoms that we're also giving away too as well for people. We also have feminine care products that we're delivering to some of the ladies and femmes out here as well so that they have it. We also have water. Well, we just gave away our last of the cold water. We still have room temperature water as well, but we were giving away cold waters to anybody who needed it as well. So that's what we're doing. So that's what we're doing right now. And they have an event going on right now here in the park about addiction, surprisingly. But outside of that, we actually are going to have to go back to reload on the rest of our care packages, because how many was that? Like somewhere around 50?
No, I don't think it was 50. I think it was more like 30.
30?
We have two boxes. It's probably like 40.
40-ish?
I think it was
35? Really? Okay. Well, either way, you know, we had budgeted for 100, and look, we're probably going to have to end up doubling. What'd you guys say? We're probably going to have to double for next time. Yeah. So I forgot to put in the link to our Cash App, but if you guys go to Orlando RBN at Cash App, so $ Orlando RBN, you guys can start donating if you like. And so on Twitter, as always, I'll shout you guys out so that we can, shout you guys out.
Okay.
But just one of the things I wanted to also say was that this didn't happen not just because of us, but because of all of you guys. Because of you guys that we're actually able to do this. Because you guys decided to donate, because you guys recognize that it's not people's fault. And that's one of the things that I actually told the people who we were serving, is that it is not their fault that they're in this situation. It is a system that blames you for individual faults, when really the fault is the system itself. It is systemic. And so when we talk about trying to make sure that people are okay, it is from a community aspect, building community. And like I said, that gentleman, he said that he had never heard anybody speak the way I spoken to him before. But the thing is that if they watch RBN, they would hear all of us saying these things all the time, but they just don't. And so it is important. And I want to encourage you guys, get out of your own house, get out of your space and talk to people, and just do what you can for others as well. Because if you really want to, you could change people's lives just in very small ways, but that change is significant, So that's why it's so important. But yeah, so let me go to the chat really quick just to see. Devin Collins, so good to see you as well. Mm-hmm.
Water? I think we're out of water. We got one water.
We have
more. We got a whole nother thing of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Part-time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have a gentleman here that works at UPS. Part-time.
In the cooler?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So even, when it comes to people who are working, they're out here. So that's important
Anything
too.
else y'all can, well, we have
Yeah.
extra socks and extra razors. Stop.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right.
We got baggies and condoms too. Okay.
I ain't worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's raw as fuck.
Yeah.
You 71? Oh, you look good.
You look great.
Oh, you know what they say, good black don't crack, right?
Good black.
Mm-hmm. It looks good on us. Look at all these beautiful melanated people. All right.
All right. Let me get a couple more.
Want me to pull this for you now for a minute? Just for a little bit?
Oh. You good? I'm so
yeah, I'm
sorry.
good. I got a hard head, so that's what my mama tells me.
Oh yeah, I told you the same thing. Red foot.
You get two more. Two more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, we got two more or one more?
No, we only got two more packets. What happened?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
Let me see. Rosanna Fiend says the low viewers and absence of discussion in this chat to prove that all viewers want to watch is people talking and laughing or arguing. That's just pathetic. This is mutual aid, people. Yes, Devin Collins. He says, hang on, can I share this? Yes, Devin says, anyway, can I participate in a future event? I live within 2.5 hours of y'all. Yes. Look, just keep
Okay.
an eye out because whenever I'm on
I'll go
RBN,
with you, Kevin. We could grab
what I'll do
Okay.
what I'll do is I will make sure
Is yours?
to
Okay.
post it in the community section of this channel as well as on my channel as well, so that you can get there. If you like to, because I've been advertising to come out. We're out here at Lake Eola in Orlando. So next time, I say within about a month and a half, I'd say give it us about 45 days or so before our next action. But we'll be doing more actions like this very soon. So.
And then maybe put the tote bags.
Yeah, you guys.
So yeah.
I don't really need those.
So just make sure to keep an eye out as well, because we will be doing more actions like this. So if I honestly feel like I'm at Disney World right now, to be honest with you, with doing actions like this. So this is just amazing. So
yeah, you guys go fast ahead, and then we'll stop all the way. We only have 2 left, though.
What? 2 boxes?
2
packages left.
We're less than half. We're more less than halfway. You think we're less than halfway?
Yeah. No, we're halfway. Or maybe you're right. I don't know.
Yeah. So we have to actually refill on care packages because I didn't think that we would finish with it. I thought we would be like by like a half or a third of a box. Right? Like maybe like by a half or a third of a box, just in this area. We end up completing, the entire payload of care packages instead. So that's just amazing. But honestly, it's kind of bittersweet because I'm glad that we were able to give out this many, but I'm also sad because that means that there's just that much more people, and I would just.
You got some? Let's take some more.
Yeah.
Part of being human, man.
Yeah, I mean, we all get our swerve on, so.
You're a better man than me.
All right, y'all. You take care of yourself.
All right, man. Y'all take care, man. All right. All right, man. Yeah, definitely. Still stay cool out here. It's hot. Yeah, beautiful fountain. So let me show you guys just out where we're at so you guys can see, because this is actually kind of picturesque, but it just goes to show. Let me see. So this is the park. You guys can see the big fountain as well. So here in Orlando. And this is where a lot of people who are homeless, they come out to this park, they chill until the park closes, which basically a lot of the police will, shoo them away. And there's homeless shelters not too far from this area too. And like I said, this box was completely full. And we had like a box, 2 boxes. And
y'all need some care packages. We got
we got 1 right now.
One right now.
Hey, y'all, today my birthday.
Your birthday?
Oh, happy birthday!
September 23rd.
Okay.
Hey.
I just want some condoms.
Take what you need.
And then,
Yeah.
What about that?
Oh,
just gonna have like 5 passes. Unless you want to give me the bag, I'm gonna use it.
If you need them, take them. You want a Ziploc bag? I can put all those in a Ziploc bag.
I ain't nobody now. Let me tell you what comes in my house. asking my girl company to use my pad while I be sleeping. I
Mm-hmm.
don't really use them, but I'm saying I put them inside of me. I rolled it up
Mm-hmm.
and stick it inside of me so I could breathe and so I could have nothing. So
All right,
also
there
that
you
they
go.
can crawl
Would
me
you-
while I sleep. So like,
Yeah. There you
it's
go.
my birthday, so I'm asking my boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
what is that, clear polish or something?
No, it's hand sanitizer.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use it?
Yeah, of
You
course.
can have it.
You can have it. Uh-huh.
Can you have one? You want that one?
Have
Yeah, you want
I know
that?
it's going
package?
back.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Mm-hmm.
y'all.
no problem.
Yeah, you're very
Happy
welcome.
birthday.
September 23rd, 1948. I mean 84.
84. Oh,
I'm 40.
Happy birthday.
This is September today, at the end of the
Happy
month. And
birthday.
it's on the first, it keeps coming back again.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bye-bye.
Bless you.
Take care. Hmm?
I think she has an untreated mental illness.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So, is that it? That's all the care packages?
Yeah, that's it.
Man. Yeah. So this is just, all of you guys, like, look, there's what, 37,000 somehow.
We have toiletries, but we're actually out waiting for our other group to come back.
Yeah.
I don't need
So
to
we'll be
talk.
back here.
I don't need to talk to you. That's my family tonight. Okay.
I mean, we have some water. I mean, that's,
We don't have any food, no.
Or is it fair enough? They take some more, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a husky I got to get food for. And then I my brother and sister up there need water for them too.
Yeah.
So my dog, my brother, and my sister.
Yeah. We'll be back around.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna come back around. We got
Yeah.
more stuff. We
Yeah.
got like toothpaste and deodorant, but we're coming back around.
Yeah.
See, I'm good with that stuff, but thank you though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm really all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What do y'all want to do? Should we stay here?
Uh,
Or should, because their part,
would it be?
I think they're parked over there. No, they're parked over on this corner over there.
They could.
And they're probably gonna have to move their car. You should go move your car.
that's where.
There's parking like
Another
right here. Well, no, that's paid parking.
Another block. Because it's,
Well, so we're going this way. Once it gets
well,
close to like
maybe, or
11.
maybe not.
Yeah, once it gets close to 11:30.
Yeah.
Kind of antsy. Then
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll do it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's only limited free parking. If we had more walkable cities, then we would only need to take public transportation to some place like this, and so then we wouldn't have to worry about
What's up
parking.
with folks saying that walkable cities is like fat phobic? What is that?
No, the thing is that walkable cities is actually not fat phobic.
Should we sit?
Walkable cities is just more humane. It's more ecologically sound, especially for our environment. Walkable cities, if you walk, because that's the way humans get around. We use our shover legs basically. So as far as
That'll help with our health.
it will,
Walk
because
everywhere that you go.
it's not fat phobic. It's health forward in my opinion. But at the same time, I'm not saying that we don't have any type of transportation. That would be fat phobic. I'm saying that we have more public transportation and more walkable cities, so that it means it's better for just human centered overall. But yes, people who are saying that is just
That's liberal.
it's just liberal talking points like, oh my God,
I'm so
like,
moral. I talk down.
yeah, no.
It's like using using inclusive language to try to defend policies that are right.
Yeah, basically. Because it's the same thing like how they use woke in a pseudo woke way in order to make it seem like they're down with the cause, when in reality they never are. These are the same people that are saying that would be the same people that would not want people that look like me to move into their neighborhoods, even though they say that they're okay with people like me. And so that's silly, because the thing is that if you're actually down for us, and also these are the same ones that want to gentrify, they'll be like, oh yes, in my backyard, they YIMBYs, but at the same time, they want to price you out. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
feel like folks like that do way more harm to our cause versus ones that are just outright hostile to it. Because they water down
mhm,
what it means for what we do,
mhm.
and they back the same shit
Yeah.
that those hostile folks are.
Yeah, yeah. Just letting you guys know your voice is on there, but it's the camera's on me. Just so you guys know. But yeah. So that's some really good points. But the thing is that a lot of times they will say that they actually care, when in reality, it's like if you care, it's just like okay, it's just like saying I love you without practicing I love you, right? And the same thing is like for us, it's like yeah, we're doing both. We need to do both. That's basically what it is. It is virtue signaling at the highest order. Like, okay, I'm gonna switch my camera right now, and I'm gonna show you guys this amphitheater here. All right, hang on.
Big rainbow.
Yeah, you guys see that amphitheater? I can't zoom in, but that amphitheater is rainbow color. This was put in at the time when.
don't
No
have
food,
any
but we do have some water.
We have
Mhm.
water.
Yeah, we have
And
water.
We're coming back with some
Care packages.
some, like
Toiletries.
yeah, toothpaste and deodorant stuff.
Socks.
razor.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mama. Sorry.
When we come, if we see when we come back around, we'll make sure to have some. Yeah.
Want some water, sir? You have any food?
No, we don't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. But what they'll do is that they'll paint the amphitheater in rainbow colors and say we support the LGBTQ. Could this happen after the Pulse massacre? Right? They painted an avenue rainbow colored, but what are they actually doing for people?
Oh, they did?
Yeah. And Black Lives Matter is painted on the street, but what are they actually doing for black people? That's the problem. And they don't actually care. It's all symbolic.
On Rosalind, they have like Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter painted on the street.
Like one of the most police departments in the country.
Yeah. You know, and then on top of that,
Uber drive to a guy whose son is a parental cop. He's like, I don't know why he chose it. Always wanted to be a damn cop.
yeah. And so, you know, if you really wanted to help LGBTQ people, I mean, one of the first things you would do is make it so that we don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on our healthcare. How much is PrEP? How much is HIV meds? How much do people who are trans have to raise money just so that they can get gender affirming care? Like, if you actually cared about them, you would care about the material needs. If you cared about black people, you would care about wanting to defund the police. You would care about wanting to fix the healthcare system so that there's no more disparities. You would want to have housing for all, so we're no longer discriminated against because of our skin color, right? But the thing is that if you do those things, then that means that we don't have a hierarchical system anymore economically. And if you get rid of that, then guess what? You actually end up making it so that everybody's equal. And they don't want that, because if you have everybody that's equal, well, then that just gets rid of the capitalist system, which they profit off of, you know?
And I also feel like it's the bottom line to me when I view the world is that you have the bourgeoisie right at the top. They have the money and they have the power, and they don't want to lose their money and they don't want to lose their power. So they'll make sure that everything that systems are in place which weaken and divide everybody else. So we won't band together to overthrow the power structure that they have.
Definitely.
Like that's the fundamental thing. That's why. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying that's why you gotta understand power will not give itself up willingly.
Yeah.
You can't vote it. You can't vote it out.
You can't vote it out. You gotta take it. And there's too many folks that still have that weird faith that they can like ask power to give up power.
Well,
it's like
you're saying exactly what Frederick Douglass said. And I have his quote in my room on my wall. It says, power concedes nothing without a demand, and never have and it never will. But one of the things he also says further is that it's going to have to come to words, blows, or both meaning that you're going to have to even get to a point where you maybe have to physically fight the power in order to have power concede. That's the thing that a lot of people also don't talk about in that quote. So
I mean, it's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
it is.
It's scary. There's some scary shit.
Yeah, it is. But
The
as
thing is, if you're struggling for food, if you're struggling to stay healthy, if
exactly,
you're struggling to put a roof over your head,
yes,
you're not going to be like, oh yeah, let me, it's like a way of, well, I don't know. I don't know if I agree.
Yeah.
But I just feel like we have a system where like crumbs are thrown
Thank you.
at the
Thank you.
masses.
And we've been conditioned to accept.
And we've been conditioned to accept it, right? Like Joe Biden being like, "Oh, here, you can order COVID tests when you ended the COVID emergency." And like during a COVID emergency, you absolutely could have was within your executive power to say we're this is a healthcare emergency. We're going to have Medicare for all for everyone.
Yeah,
because within his power to do that, it was a perfect opportunity.
Yes.
To do that.
But Sabina, we gotta save democracy.
Yeah, but remember, in Section 1881A of the Social Security Act, you literally could give everybody health care in a case of emergency, like a pandemic. Like he could still implement it in places like Lahaina or in Maui. He could implement it in places like East Palestine, Ohio. He could place it in, he can do healthcare for all for people in many different areas all over the country. But he doesn't because he does not believe in people having healthcare. Like, and I'm going to be honest with you, and some people may look at me wrong for saying this, but look, if he doesn't believe in healthcare for all, that means he doesn't believe healthcare for his dead son too. I'm going to say it. Because the thing is that it's like, how is that an insult? Saying healthcare for all is an insult to his son. It's like somebody who paid off their student loans, but they say, oh, well, we can't give student loans we can't pay off student loans for everybody because I had to pay it. And I'm like, okay, but we should not, cure cancer just because your loved one died of it? What? That completely canceled, and you know what? That completely cancels out the whole, well, I want my kids to have it better than I did. I guess you don't. You don't, because if you feel that way, then why are you leaving anything to your children? See, here's the thing. A lot of times people hate meritocracy when it comes to helping other people, but they love meritocracy when it comes to benefiting them and their progeny. And I think that's one of the biggest issues. If you truly believe in meritocracy, all right, then nobody inherits anything, right? If you truly believe in meritocracy. If you don't, then look, then it comes, then it's, you do what you can for everybody else.
But that comes with the extra conditioning that got us to being so individualized. We put that, my immediate people that I know, we're good enough to deserve the type of stuff, but we're outside of that.
Exactly. But that's one of the points. And thank you. So Kevin says 60% of the USA is doing without a lot of things they would want or even need because they're living paycheck to paycheck. Kevin continues, says paychecks can sometimes increase. What's worse is living on a fixed income month to month. I live on a fixed income. I do, because I'm disabled. But a lot of people don't, know about that or do anything with that. So yeah. GV Black says, damn, Jaybe looking great. Thank you so very much, GV Black. Appreciate it. Good to see all of you here. John Kemper, Mr. Blue Marble, good to see you also in the well. Ellen says, how can anyone afford to live in Florida? I don't know. How can anybody live in Florida? How can anybody afford to? Like, I was looking on one of the websites that says you have to make at least $35 an hour just to live in Florida to afford an apartment. And I'd be honest with you, if you make above like $60 an hour, you're kind of okay. But just like I did a stream on my channel on Thursday, people who are making six figures are living paycheck to paycheck now. So even if you're making six figures, that's still not good enough.
Nope, don't want to hang with you. Of course I am.
You know?
Of course I am.
That's what I was saying. If you're struggling to put food on the table, a roof over your head, healthcare, if you're having to work 3-4 jobs, like, you know, we talk about, oh, we have freedom, and we talk about our constitutional rights, but those rights that are enshrined in the Constitution, there are secondary rights. Like, you can't enjoy those rights until you have your primary rights, which are your basic human rights of healthcare, education, food, housing, clean water, clean environment. Like, those are the things that like, that's the foundation. You have to have that before you can, like, assemble.
Exactly.
Or before you can have a free press. You know, like, you have to have your fundamental human rights met. And I think that's, to me, where we got scammed in this country. Like, how come basic human rights are not enshrined in our Constitution? Like, other countries have them in their Constitution. Why don't we?
Well, food's not even a human right.
When, like, they only matter and apply when you have the financial freedom.
Yeah. Yeah. But oh my God, that is a gorgeous chocolate lab. Gorgeous dog. Sorry, I got distracted. But my thing is that you know, what about people? You know, what about freedom to have a place to live, freedom to have employment where you're not exploited. I don't know if you guys familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That was actually that idea was actually stolen from the Blackfoot Indians. So a lot of times, you know,
I didn't know it was stolen.
Yeah, it was. He researched among the Blackfoot Indians, and he took that idea from them. And I don't think he actually even credited them with the idea of those hierarchy of needs, but it actually stems from them, where it actually helps that you can't self-actualize unless you have all your basic needs met. And so that's part of it. And so I think that's something that a lot of times people don't take into consideration, because then that would mean that we would have to have equality and equity among all, you know, like, and
even if you want to look at it from a standpoint of, you know, like a more conservative standpoint of, you know, like, there's one way to look at it, that everybody deserves their basic needs met because they're human. Because you exist, there's certain things that you deserve. Point blank. So if you don't want to look at it that way, you can also look at it like, all these people here, like, this is a loss of human potential. Right? Like, that guy on the corner, he could be an artist that would make beautiful murals. Like, we don't know. And if you don't nurture that, then what a loss to the community. What a loss to society as a whole. Like, why are we okay with throwing away people who have the potential to give, right? And that, to me, is like a little bit more of a conservative way to look at it, rather than like, okay, you're just a person, so you should get whatever you want, whatever you need.
I got a point to add to yours from a conservative standpoint. Why are God's children worth less than property? Why are we considering God's children from a conservative standpoint less than property? Why do they matter less? If somebody who's religious, right? Because that should be a question that they should be asking. And why are we only doing charities when in reality we should be doing the most? And look, I preached door to door for over 20 years back in the day. So I can go through the Bible and thumb and be like, look, this is what you're supposed to do. So you guys gonna be able to get through that eye of the needle now? Go ahead, walk through it. I dare you. You're not gonna be able to.
It's actually very sick how religious people have tied prosperity to godliness and goodness. And that's a big thing why the church doesn't push back on that type of stuff. Because the church is a part of that factor that teaches people that when you have nothing, it's because you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
God deems you not worthy of having it. God hates you.
Even God hates you.
But here's the
That's
thing, that is contradictory to what it actually says, because even in the Bible, it says God makes it rain upon the righteous and the unrighteous. He makes the sun shine upon the righteous and the unrighteous. So why in the world, even from a conservative standpoint, if God somehow gives all of us these things from our fundamental aspect, then why in the world shouldn't we? Right? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like, even from a Marxist standpoint, Marx actually agrees with the Bible more than even Christians do.
Well, I'm going to say something unpopular.
Okay.
But I think factual. The American brand of Christianity exists solely to support capitalism and white supremacy.
I knew that's exactly. There's a differentiation. I made a differentiation between Christianity and American.
Protestant,
yes.
American.
Well, look how many people are going up against the Pope just for what he said. And
What did he say? I didn't
he basically said that these things should be human rights.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why are we, taking these human rights and holding them back and putting a paywall between them? It doesn't make any sense for us to do that. And yet we continue to paywall human rights. I mean, are they rights or are they not? Are they rights or are they commodities that should be sold in the market? I personally think that no, these things that are human rights, they should not be sold on the market. They should not be for profit. They should just be, right? Like, so when people talk about, oh, you have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, that's basically like me. Well, I don't have shoelaces on, but that's like me pulling up my feet off the ground, myself off the ground, just so that I could, buy my shoelaces. Like, how impossible is that? Like, look, if you pull yourself up by your shoelaces, can you lift yourself up off the ground?
Give it a try.
Yeah, you can't even try. No, because your heels are still there. And even if you try, guess what? You fall back, you fall over. That's why it is so important that we continue to help one another. Because the only way you can lift yourself up off the ground is if you have two people on either side of you. But that means you have people. What's up?
I don't think people really understand how much luck plays into their fortune out here. I was talking to my uncle a while ago, and he was a little offended when I said, "Yeah, you're lucky," as if that negated the fact that he worked hard and all that stuff. But working hard is just like that's the first half. It is very much a luck thing. Whether where you're born, the opportunity that snags you. There are hardworking people everywhere.
Yeah.
But it comes down to their success and prosperity. It's a luck thing. It comes down to luck.
Yeah. And I mean, you two are extremely brilliant people. You're in the medical field, you're a doctor, you're an engineer. But a lot of times people who have these type of minds, like some of them, they have the same type of mind as you, but they may not have the foundation, or they may be disenfranchised. And the thing is that they can't actually succeed because they're born into a system where it depresses them. So they can only do what they can. But at the end of the day, they can never amount to getting to where they need to because the system puts them down. And it doesn't foster what they need to in order to succeed. And so because of that, you have some people who may have answers to some of our technological or medical needs that are living in the hood or living in some poor place in Appalachia right now that actually could end up helping the world. Yeah. That future person who may end up curing a cancer, well, they're living in the hood because of the systemic issues. So yeah. But that's the way it goes. Carrie Scott says, paying for your path to heaven. Wow. Yeah. Carlos Maga says, there's no American version of Christianity. There's only Christianity. Anything else is heretical. Heretical.
Heretical.
Yeah.
Well, then American Christianity is heretical. I definitely differentiate.
Yeah, yeah. V says, what is a conservative? So, Carrie Scott says, how about just being good without the need for religion? Like Santa said, just be good for goodness sake.
I agree with that. I also feel like religion, like the majority of humanity believes in a religious, like some type of a, has some type of a religious affiliation. I think religion and humanity are intertwined. Yeah. Right? Like all over the world, there's all these different ways that we've tried to explain why we're here. You know, using like belief of some kind of a higher power. But again, in a capitalist feudal system, fascist system, it's manipulated. Yeah. And turned into something that it's not, or I think wasn't intended to be.
It turns people into thinking that because there's something that awaits them after death, it's like, don't worry about where you're at right now. Focus on yourself where you're at right now, so you can have whatever paradise after.
And you know, the thing is, remember, like religion, you interpret it to support whatever viewpoint that you have.
But if it's a capitalist viewpoint.
Right. So you can manipulate religion into supporting whatever viewpoint that you have. Yeah. So if you want to use religion to support slavery,
that's what they did.
That's what they did.
Yep.
If you want to use religion to support Black liberation, same book, right? Same religion. Yeah. It's about that interpretation. But the thing is, a lot of times they use false interpretations in order to their own ends. Instead of, and the thing is like, it's like what somebody told me. They said it's not about who's right, it's about what's right. So it's like, what is the objective analysis of what the holy texts say? And if the objective analysis of that text is to benefit and help everyone, then, and it doesn't hurt anyone, then okay. But if it is used to harm somebody, then maybe, just maybe, that text is something that either is for that time and you forego it, or you leave that part out altogether. Because if it harms other people, then what good is it? You know? But at the same time, there's just people who use it for their own ends. So, but yeah.
I don't think it's long walking. No. Oh, there they are.
Oh, they're up. They're coming up. Okay. Are we going to go back the other direction? Because I wonder if they actually passed them out on their way here. Okay. But yeah.
They're gonna tow it or put a ticket on it. They're gonna tow it or put a ticket on it. How would they even know it's been there for over 2 hours?
The guy who was walking up and down. If he sees that car longer. But wait, we got here at what, 9:30?
We got here about 9:40-ish.
9:40-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9:40-ish to 11:40.
11:40. I'll keep an eye on the time.
But look, if you guys got here at 9:40, we have 20 minutes to get back to your car. 20 minutes.
I think
yeah. So I think we can make it back in that amount of time. I think if anything, they'll probably put a ticket. At the worst, but because you know how the city is.
Gotta get their money any way they
Mm-hmm.
can. Gotta pay to move around this city.
Yep. And
what does that go to? What does it do?
Police budget. I mean, it goes towards the things that the those ultra rich do not want to pay for. The super rich don't want to pay for it. They put it on the rest of us. So I figured. Okay. So you got it?
Go ahead. Drop
All right, I think we good.
Yeah, I got a corner down. But that's fine.
Yeah. All right, cool. And do you want to put that there?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Is there anything?
Yeah, there's stuff in here. There's the con.
Would it help just to keep this over here and that can go here?
Either way, yeah.
I think it's
Okay. Yeah, this fits. Okay. So do we just go back the opposite way because we passed some people who didn't get any?
Yeah. Did we skip anybody? We skipped some people. Well,
No,
we didn't have
when
water.
we were with y'all.
We didn't have water, so we gave people this, but we can go back and get water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we just didn't have water. That was it.
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay.
We can go back and give them water.
between here and the parking spot, nobody needs care packages.
Okay.
Damn, y'all. Okay.
Wow. Hold up. Let me take a look at this, man.
Because this was full.
This was full.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think there's people around here that
Let me see. So yeah, this was completely full. Now it's down by like halfway. This is a whole nother box, right?
Another one.
Okay, cool. All right. But is this the that's it?
So you get to move your car.
Wow.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's 11:20. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all move your car? I got a place that has some good parking.
Yeah, I did metered parking. So I did metered parking. So we went in different directions. I found a meter. You found free parking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can send you a screenshot of where I parked. I don't know.
What's your number?
909.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that's the thing about this area is that free movement is not free. You know, there's no freedom of movement in this area.
Take like 4.
Yeah, no, let me.
Oh yeah, we got some people.
So I put another 2 hours.
Okay.
I had a tote bag, but a gentleman needed it, so I gave mine away, so I don't have it anymore. But that's okay.
You want to come with me?
Sure.
I have about 6 in here.
Okay.
Or do whatever you need to do.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is this an extra tote?
You took water?
Yeah, there's. I didn't know I didn't take water.
So, regular.
You want to get a bigger one?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Here, actually, why don't you use this one because this one has a. I mean, it's kind of busted, but it still functions.
It's all
And it
good.
has a zipper.
Okay. Let me. Thank you. All right. So you want me to carry the water and you carry the care package?
More? Or is that good?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'll put this on my shoulder.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
Go up there.
Yeah. Good idea. Hey, did you guys get your water? Okay, cool. All right. Wait. Oh yeah, we get.
6-1 boats. It's a bicycle in the back.
Mhm. All right, so giving out more care packages because we finally filled.
We got some toothbrush.
Yeah,
I know.
We got
I know
cold
what
water.
I already know that stuff. I'm good. I got plenty of them.
You need cold water?
I got.
Okay. All right. Good.
Are they
Good
with
deal.
you?
No.
No.
Okay, hopefully they got something like food wise.
Mhm. All right. So
I know.
how you doing?
I know. I really don't.
You okay?
That kind, yeah, I would.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Do you want some?
God bless you.
We got cold water too.
Cold. Yeah.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love you.
Mhm.
And you see, what a great day.
Mhm. All right.
I love you. Have a great day, and God bless you. We love you guys.
Yeah, love you too.
Thank you.
Mhm. Yeah. Did you need any cold water or? hmm We also have care packages too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here you go. I love the jacket, man. Sabiha, one care package. Yep. There you go.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. All right. Take care. All right.
Hold on,
So.
let me ask.
hmm Oh.
Sir, do you need some toothpaste, deodorant? What's that? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. All right. So. Oh, they're doing some too. Okay. Nice. All right. Cool. Got some people who are doing some stuff too. Same thing as us. Nice.
Yeah, I think there was another.
They're giving out food.
There was another group giving out some food too.
All right. If we run into them, I'll just say hello. You know, make sure so that they're all right. Looks like he got one. Yeah.
No.
Is that one of ours? I don't think so.
Sir?
Yeah, leave it next to him. Yeah. How you doing? Ah, I knew it. I used to be part of that religion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I used to do that same thing.
Well, to each their own.
Yep.
Yeah.
hmm
Hey, how you doing? Oh, you got one.
That's Alicia?
You know.
Oh my God. Yeah. DF. So. All right. Mhm. Hey.
Good morning. How are you?
Mhm. Yeah. So. Um. mhm. How you doing? Yeah, I knew her.
Hey, mommy, would you want some toothpaste? Deodorant, you okay?
Yeah, her and I, we were friends back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I got kicked out, so
You got
like
kicked out.
yeah, like excommunicated.
Would y'all get one? Yeah. Okay.
All right, cool. How you doing?
And did you get one? Okay.
You got one already? Okay, good. Did you get any water? Oh, you got water? Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, he got one too. Man, they covered.
I know.
Yeah, it's good. How you doing? All right. Yeah.
You know, it's funny how this is like any type of ads that you see for like Orlando's so beautiful. It's always like pictures of this, right?
Yeah.
But then you don't see like the underbelly,
Yeah.
right? And that's the same with like New York too. It's like specifically like Grand Central. You see pictures of Grand Central Station, it looks beautiful, and you're like, wow, this is awesome. And then you go down, you go downstairs into the subway, and it's like hot. It's decaying, and then it's just like humanity that society's just throw away.
Nice hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How you doing? All right. Yeah, he got one. That's cool. I'm glad that we're able to do this, man.
Yeah.
Because when something is interesting, and I think Nick said this at the worker strike back rally. He went to Seattle, and he said you have to actually love people. I think that's the point, is loving your fellow human beings. Because once you start to do that, you start to see yourself in all of them. You know? Okay, I'll keep this on my shoulder. I'll just hand them out. You guys got to a lot of them already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. We just gave out a few waters too, so.
So you guys got everybody back there?
between the parking spot and here.
And here.
We didn't like.
So we've covered the entire lake.
I assume there was a bunch because when we separated from y'all and y'all had like 3 bags.
Oh, you mean more that down this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I figured we want to double back.
Okay.
All right.
We can double back, and then we could.
Mhm.
I mean, it's 11:30. I know you just
Yeah. Some people probably arrived already.
But
so.
we could go out west.
Yeah, we can go towards
The soccer
Terry.
stadium.
Yeah, Terry and Central.
I say we just give all these away.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
Right by the whatever the courthouse is, where
Yeah.
I had the federal courthouse downtown. There's like a shelter or something there.
yeah, near Central, right?
I'm bad. I think so. It's downtown-ish. It's near that courthouse, like
Yeah.
right next to it. It's a big giant cross.
Yeah. That's near Central and Terry Avenue. There's actually the Mission that's over there.
That Mission is where the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you have the Mission as well as Terry Avenue. There's like a little mini homeless camp
Okay.
right there too. So there you got some guys over there.
I remember, when I had jury duty, I remember passing by every day, like, ooh.
Yeah. On my way to dialysis yesterday, we passed it. So we saw that. So
Still
yeah.
going strong.
Yeah. So we can go by in
We
that
could
direction.
walk there.
Yeah. Did you guys get this gentleman here?
I didn't
Come
have
on.
to.
No.
Let me get one. Excuse me, sir. Do you need a care package? We have toothbrush, toothpaste, socks. Yeah. Did you need one? And I also have cold water too. Yeah, you got to stay hydrated out here. It's very hot, okay? All right, here you go. All right. All right. Take care.
They're preaching.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's like, I understand it's like, preaching, things like that too. I used to do it door to door. But it's almost like, is it part of the incentive to get them to come to church, or is it just to just do it? You know what I'm saying?
Most of the sense in saving their body, not saving their soul, is what they're thinking.
Yeah.
So like I get it, but
Yeah.
something else.
But that's the thing. What I have a problem with some shelters is that some shelters will force you to have to conform.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They'll be like, well, you have to attend this church and go to this Bible study in order to be able to be sheltered here. And I'm like, you shouldn't have to, right? If somebody doesn't have the same beliefs as you, then, use, the service to bring people to the message, but do the service irregardless, period.
Right. And, Jesus preached a lot of conditional love. He was big on conditional love.
Yeah.
It's kind of condition too.
Yeah.
I'll love you.
Yeah.
Only if you're straight.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's some shelters I wouldn't be able to go to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gay. So it's like, well, you can't go to that one because, you have to change your life around in order to conform to us. And I'm like, I'm not going to, because that's not what I believe. So you guys aren't going to allow me to be able to have shelter in bed, in safety because of that.
Right.
Do
y'all hear yourself?
Yeah. It's like, it's love with conditions, so I don't believe in that, But at the same time, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad they're actually giving out food and stuff too.
Are they?
Yeah, they're doing care packages just like us, but with some food too. But yeah, I mean, Doritos. I wouldn't, the Doritos, but because I mean, I would be more higher nutritional value just so that they can keep themselves up.
Should we wait for camp or?
I think we could keep it home base here and then maybe tote bags and go.
Yeah, show them where we are.
Yeah, we could.
God knows I won't take the park and whatnot.
So we can walk to where we're going?
Well, okay, so if we walk,
thought we were doubling back around.
If we walk west, like if we leave this Lake Eola, if we go west, that's like a mile. It's like a 20-minute. Okay.
Well, your
25-minute walk.
Wagons
with
to
all this
mile?
stuff. I don't know. It's a good question. We could also go out into the street.
Yes, the creative experiments. We can take care of each other. I think that's community responsibility over personal responsibility. Yeah. So
Sit it
absolutely.
there.
Yeah.
Walk
So
down.
I mean, I just did it to the stadium, which is about a mile. It's 0.9.
Thank you so much, Dana. Appreciate it very much.
Nice minute walk.
Hope you feel better very
I
soon.
mean, I'm up for that.
Thank
I'm
you.
fine with walking
I wouldn't
too.
mind walking past the food truck.
Oh, I don't have any money on me.
I had a 20.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Food truck either.
Yeah.
But
hmm
yeah, should we just start walking west?
Yeah, we can do that.
Are you down with walking? It's about a mile to the stadium.
Walking west.
The only time constraint would be my parking.
We can.
So I need to be back.
You'll need to be back. Yeah, it's parking.
Same for you, right? You did 2 hour parking.
I don't think mine is restricted. Much better.
Okay, so let's what do you want to do then?
I mean, I could go put more money in there.
Oh, I mean, you got so like we'll go till 12:30. Then we'll get a scooter.
Yeah. We got care packages here. And then I also, do you have any, we got cold water too.
Water.
Unfortunately, no. Sorry.
Word is the blue shirt, the light blue shirt.
Yeah, I think they have food. They're preaching, but they have food.
Do you want just Ziploc bags, socks?
Yeah.
We got a big one. Want a big one?
Mhm.
Oh, there he is.
Ready?
Mhm. He's doing that slow Baywatch run. Welcome back. So, yeah.
I can go put more money in my meter.
Okay. Okay, and then you just want to meet us?
No, you're good. You're good till 12:30, right? 20-minute walk. So then
Yeah,
come back at
it's
12:30.
11:30 right now.
That gives us
11:37.
an hour to get there. And I don't think you got
But it's 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes to get back.
just to walk. So it's 12:30. You said you get till 1, right?
Oh, you're good till 1.
Till 1, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then.
And if we go into like that area, I think it's like 100 people like right there.
Yeah, so let's leave the park.
And then if you need,
I'm fine with that.
If you need to
Yeah.
walk back.
Leaving the park?
Yeah, and then walking west because there's a lot of people by the stadium.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. West. Oh gosh.
That way.
Okay. All right. I'm all discombobulated and whatnot. So yeah. So yeah, I saw a friend from high school.
Really?
Yeah, she's preaching over there. We were friends for a while, but since I got basically excommunicated for being gay, yeah, so now we don't talk anymore. So yeah, she was a really cool lady. You good? You good?
Yeah. I'm just closing it to the flap with.
Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah.
I'm not religious myself, but I do come from a religious family.
hmm
They're not. I don't think they're not hateful.
Oh no. My mom's still very religious, but my mom has some very, even though she's never studied Marx, she has some very Marxist views of the world. You
They
know.
kind of intertwine together. Like
Yeah.
to be of Christ is to somewhat be somewhat of Christ.
Yeah, my mom is one of those people who she actually says that there should be no reason why anybody is homeless in this country at all. Because she's been homeless. She knows what it's like.
Oh yeah, I don't see a rent.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It just dawned on me just to follow the signs. I don't get out here that often because, you know, you need transportation to get out here, and I don't have enough money for transportation to get out here all the time. So,
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Get to the other one.
Excuse me, sir.
You need help?
You can hand on it.
Yep. Going up a hill.
Cold water.
Oh yeah, I got one in my tote. Oh, got it. All right, have a good one.
I put them more in our fridge.
Interesting. What a name. Capitol Plaza.
Yeah.
Yeah. One day it's gonna be called the Commune at Orlando. Bootstrap Plaza.
That's a good one.
Yep. Actually, Rick Scott's office is. Are we on the right side? No. We were at Rick Scott's office a couple years back for the March for Medicare for All.
Oh, that's on that side.
Yeah, that's on the opposite side. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we met. Yeah. So yeah. This was back in 2021. No. 20.
I think you were in high school.
Yeah, 2021.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
But I definitely was still in school.
Yeah. So yeah, we were here. A bunch of us came out. Some people who are running for office actually came out too, from the Democratic Party and the Green Party. So they were out there with us too. And it was really cool. Yeah.
Big weirdo.
This kind of like the dude in Step Brothers. Just not Will Ferrell.
Oh, okay.
John C. Riley?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. I forget his name. I gave him something already. Yeah, I gave him stuff. By the way, we already passed the police already. They passed us on bikes, but yeah. I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm all for hoochie daddy shorts, but not on police.
Mr. Officer.
Mr. Actually, one time I got profiled by a police officer because I was checking one out. Yeah. He looked like Vin Diesel. You know? He looked like Vin Diesel with hoochie daddy shorts. You know, with the, you know. Yeah. Bald head. You know. And then I told him, I was like, I kept looking at him because I was still in the closet at the time. I looked at, gave him a few takes, right? Next thing you know, he stops me in the middle of the parking lot because we were at a convenience store. And he was like, excuse me. He was like, you need help with something? And I'm like, no. And he was basically like, you were looking at me kind of weird back there. And I was like, oh, no, you just look like somebody famous. He's like, really? Who? And I was like, oh, you like Vin Diesel? And he was like, yeah, I get that all the time. You got your ID on you?
That could have been a great meet cute right there.
Yeah, man. I could have bypassed, a grinder and all that. But at the time, now, if he approached me today, I'd be like, get away from me. Oink, oink. So, yeah.
We got some care packages with toothpaste, deodorant.
Mm-hmm. How you doing?
Socks in there too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm. That was me, my wife and daughter. Yeah. We also have condoms too. Revolutionary Blackout Network. Yeah.
What did you guys do
for
this? To the homeless people?
Yeah, we're doing. We do it for homeless people, poor people, anybody who is basically, huh?
You run this program?
I'm part of it. I'm one of the people in Revolutionary Blackout Network. We actually have. We're basically a media organization that is focused on mutual aid and building up people from the ground up. As far as because we don't believe in charity, because charity is something that people can just tax right off, right? Mutual aid is really the people helping each other without having to expect anything in return. It's basically the way indigenous people back then used to, have what they call gift economy. Yeah, so it's actual community because the system that we live in, it places people in this position because, it places people in this position just so that people at the top can have the most. And we don't believe that, in a country like this, anybody should be homeless, anybody should be houseless, anybody should have no education, because ultimately everyone deserves it just by virtue of being a human being.
Absolutely.
So that's what we believe.
We're gonna walk with
Yeah.
I can walk with you guys.
Yeah.
I just want to see. I'm interested in maybe interviewing you guys. I'm a real estate broker in the area.
Oh, okay.
Thank
We talk about I talk about housing quite a bit, actually.
Okay.
I'm actually live streaming right now too.
Oh, okay.
But I just want to let you know, just in case, because some people don't want to be on camera, things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Would you mind giving me your contact information?
Sure.
Extra razors? Yeah.
All right. So, real estate broker wanted to, talk to me. So that was interesting. Really cool. hmm Yeah. So.
He was with paper.
Hmm?
With the organization too.
I don't know. He wanted to talk about interviewing. Say he's a real estate broker. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah. So, real estate broker wants to interview me. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll let him know my welcome. Take care. Have a good one. Have a good one. But yeah, so let's go.
You need a care package, sir? We also got some water too.
I know, right? I just gave out my email address and my the email for Revolutionary Blackout Network. That was basically it. To get in contact with us. That's basically it. Yeah.
Oh, it's cold.
It's
cold up in the cooler.
Oh, we got another one right here. Hang on. I'll meet you. You ain't got to walk all the way.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I got some cold water too.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. He got you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Fresh out the cooler. All right. You got? Oh, you got a water?
Well,
Here you go.
thank you.
All right. You're very welcome. Y'all have stay cool out here. You know we chocolate we can melt.
You know it. Full bag too.
We don't have food bags, just the toiletry care packages and some water.
Yeah. I think some religious people were giving out water. I'm sorry, giving out food. So yeah,
They shoot right.
yeah.
Thank
You're very welcome.
you. Very well.
Take care. Do you think we'll even make it all the way there with the care packages?
You said make it work.
I said, do you think we'll make it all the way to our destination? You know, with care packages?
We might not even make it there.
We might not. Gosh, we're gonna need to double this, man. And if you guys want to, please make sure to reach out. If you guys go to my channel, go to the About section, you guys will see my email. You guys can also email me from my channel, you know, next time, so that we can actually let you guys know, or just keep your eyes peeled on this channel so that you guys are aware of whenever we have more actions like this. You not just have me, you also have, you know, keep an eye out for Savvy, Rome, CJ, Nick. We all are doing things in different parts of the country. So please make sure to keep an eye out too. I'm doing mine in Orlando. If you're in Central Florida, you know, we have one of our members who came from Cocoa, you know, so just keep an eye out, because a lot of people, they're hurting. Oh my God, this is a husky. Gorgeous. Oh. Yeah.
So I got a couple of extra waters too for you in progress.
Yeah. I got one more water in here, actually. Beautiful dogs, by the way.
One's not even mine.
One really? Let me get
That one's not mine.
All right, they're beautiful though. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have brought mine out.
Yeah.
I'll bring it in next time.
Yeah, next time. Gorgeous beauties. Oh.
Yo tengo cirugía de corazón. ¿No tiene comida? No. Está bien, pero como quiera, agradezco. Es que yo, como tengo condiciones, tengo que estar pidiendo donde quiera.
Señora, yo hablo poquito español.
Es que yo, espera, poquito.
Yeah.
I have. Oh,
You have a catheter?
sí. Y ¿dónde? Aquí.
¿Para diálisis?
No,
para...
no. Corazoncito.
Corazón.
Sí.
Pero también diabetes.
¿Y diabetes?
Sí. Eso es.
Es muy difícil.
Difícil. Pero también mi alón. No tengo nadie más que Dios. God. Con él hasta esto, lo vi. I saw it. The surgery. Cuando hicieron.
Sí, yo entiendo.
So, por eso que fui acá a buscar comida, porque tengo hambre.
Sí, I'm so sorry.
Pero está bien, no te preocupes. God, help me.
Well, I will pray for you.
Sí, gracias. Igual, Dios bendiga.
No,
Todos.
thank you. Que tengan buen día.
Igual ustedes. Qué lindos son los chicos.
This is bittersweet, man. This is heartbreaking, but at the same time, it's like, I love that we can do this, but guys, get out of here.
You want a bag?
A bag?
We do have.
We have.
Sabiha, you have a couple of tote bags that you don't mind. You got for.
Para poner esto.
Yeah, take this one.
I want to offer your.
Take this one.
Gracias.
Mhm.
Dios bendiga.
If you guys can do this, then help out your neighbors, man. That Just help out your neighbors, because this system, they just do not care. This system does not care about anybody, man.
That was real good, and thank you very much. I really appreciate it, because I stay at the mission, the rescue mission, where you only get so much, but they help out the best way. But this year is definitely a winner, and I certainly appreciate that very much. Okay.
Well, good luck to you. Okay.
Thank you.
Do they do anything like applying for Medicaid and food stamps for you guys, things like that?
Somebody that comes in to try to help you out to get a card or something of that nature. If you don't have no insurance or hospital insurance or something like that. But there is someone that does come maybe once a month or twice a month.
Once a month.
Do you have those services?
No, I don't.
You don't.
Okay.
Would it help if we were to come out here with like forms to help you fill those out?
Well, this is the deal. Is my son's mother is doing all the Medicaid and everything of that nature, so I'll find out about it. But thank you so kindly, and I certainly appreciate that.
All right.
And this is great. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
All
Thank you. You guys are doing wonderful. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I appreciate your work.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay. Thank you.
Stay cool out here. Another important thing as well is ask people what they need. Don't assume, ask other people what they need. Because if you ask people what they need, they'll tell you. So make sure to do that too. Are you good with still pulling or do you, okay. So now we're passing a bunch of food trucks because, well, commerce. Yeah, the high in Orlando, yeah, it's supposed to be 88. I have to be careful, but as a dialysis patient, I'm on a fluid restriction. So yeah, I can only do so much. But yeah, we got to be careful out here. Here's the thing, it's the opposite problem here than it. Hang on. Sorry, it's food trucks with loud generators, but let me get this lady.
You gonna get her?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And
You got a water in your coat?
no, I don't. Yeah. I got you.
I got it.
You got it?
All
right.
Thank you.
Did you need some? We have some food supply, yeah, water, and we got some.
Wash clothes and stuff.
And that's a pair of socks,
Okay.
some toothpaste, deodorant, razor for you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You take care. Stay cool out here. Okay.
Right.
It's getting hot. All right. Okay. But yeah, so what I was saying is there's the opposite problem here is up north, people get cold. You have to worry about them, right? But down here, it gets so hot that people's health is at risk for things like heat stroke. So for the homeless, it's like they literally have to find shade. Oh, yeah. I'm not that fast. We literally are catching people like left and right. Like 70% of homeless people are newly homeless. And that's a very sad statistic. And the fact that they are, it just pains me. All right, it's not so. Good deal, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oop. That would have been bad to fall live on stream. Yeah, so we're on our way to the area where there's a mission and there's homeless campments. So we're walking there so we won't have to try to find parking. All right. So right now we're on Central. And if you continue down Central, you'll eventually run into a bunch of homeless people, houseless people. It's just, yeah. He's like, I ain't taking no chances. Oh, hey, Rome, good to see you. Rome in the chat. All right. Yeah, remember, November 18th.
Got some care packages, water, Fox toothpaste, deodorant.
Oh, yeah.
We don't
have food, sorry.
And some water.
All right. Yeah, but we have cold water, though.
Not a bad idea to practice some safe stuff. Strawberry flavor.
All right.
$1. I don't have cash on me.
Yeah, I don't have cash on me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, sir. Okay.
But again, I don't even.
Huh?
I think we're gonna run out. And I kind of hope to run out before we make it there because I don't want to not have enough for everyone.
Yeah. Because how many we have here? What, 20?
No, we have less than that. Thank you.
Probably like 12.
Sorry, I'm just sweating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
11, 12,
15. 15 left.
So I don't know, should we?
Kind of a, yeah. How you doing? You're very welcome. Sir, we're get. Oh,
So what do you need to donate?
oh man. I think I gave him. All right. You have the water, or water. Take care.
Yeah, let's stand in the shade while we talk.
Yeah. So, in November 18th in Boston, Rome's going to be with Savvy, and they're going to be doing a tent clinic as well. So be sure to also donate to Rome. Also, by the way, Rome is also raising money for the library. So if you guys don't, just go to Rome's page on Twitter and donate to the library because he's finishing up that library. It's almost done. So also make sure to do that too. So if you guys can, so please make sure to do that. All right.
I think we might.
Thank you so much. What says this is our daily reminder that through direct action and mutual aid, we can overcome so much love. to you today, JB, and the people who are supporting. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And also thank all the people who are watching that are your fellow watchers and viewers, because they're some of the ones who actually help make this happen. So big thanks to everybody who is out there too. But yeah, that was something I was saying was we have a different problem here where it gets so hot that people can suffer from heat exhaustion, heat strokes. And if you're homeless, you're at risk for that, you know? And that's something I think that a lot of people just don't talk about. And they'll say, well, it's hot out there, so, you know, it's warm, so you guys don't really need shelter. Yes, they do, because they need to be sheltered from the heat.
Do you want to go ahead and care packages with the toothpaste, deodorant,
Wait, where?
Do you want to cross so we can walk in the shade? If we walk to the bridge, so we go west? Or what do y'all think?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I just feel like this is sun and that side's shade. So let's just let's cross the street.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going this way?
Yeah. Let's just cross the street.
Oh, okay.
This light should be changing the. Oh, water. Y'all pass me water?
Yeah, I ran out. Wait, do I have one more? Hang on. Oh no, I have. Have a good one.
Baked chicken?
What'd you get? Ooh.
Wangs with a Z.
He's like, oh.
I'm vegetarian, so I have no wings.
You go ahead and trick yourself into thinking of
The trick is to think milk.
Oh, it's not.
It's not healthy.
Alternative. Yeah, it just tastes good.
It tastes good. It's just.
Boneless wings are just nuggets with sauce. I don't care what nobody says. That's a hill I'm willing to die on.
I mean, I've always loved chicken nuggets.
Yeah, Nick. Oh man, chicken nuggets are the fire.
Excuse me, sir. Could you use some toothpaste, deodorant?
We got socks, deodorant, toothpaste, razor, hand sanitizer. Want some water too?
I think I got my last one.
One more.
Uh-huh.
I wish I did.
All right. All right. Take care.
Take care, sir. You good on some water? We got some colder ones.
No, I just gave him.
Oh, okay.
That is our cold.
Oh, that is cold.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the conversation.
All right.
Doing all right today?
Sorry?
Doing good today?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Doing all right.
Thank you so very much.
We're blessed today. I'll say
What's
that.
in my blood shoot? I've been here trying to clean tonight's rims on the car just to get a plate of food. I'm hungry, man. I ain't got no work right now. I ain't got nothing to eat. I can't get anybody to buy me a hot dog.
Man. Yeah.
We're gonna try to do this more frequently, and we're taking note of things that we can help out. Some food.
Y'all wouldn't buy a man something to eat with?
Huh?
Y'all wouldn't buy a man something to eat with?
We.
Appreciate it.
I don't have.
We don't have that on this one.
Yeah.
But we will be prepared next time.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Sorry. You know what sucks is the part that I'm, broke, and then on top of it, it's like we're gonna make sure to have food with us next time.
Food
You know.
for more than gift cards.
Yeah. Yeah, gift cards would actually be great. Like one at like 7-Eleven or Publix.
10, 20, $20.
Yeah.
But even so, like that'll last for maybe a day.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's good to help
Yeah.
for that moment, but
Yeah. But also doing the applications for like food stamps too. You know what I'm saying? Just so that people can have that, so that at least once a month they can get access to that too, and then they can, you know, get cold food.
Where's your wife?
the water.
Where's your wife? Here.
We
Here.
here as in,
See you later.
Oh, take care.
See you later, man.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Take care. You know, it's funny. The people who we've encountered are some of the most nicest people.
You good on a care package, sir? I'm okay, thank you. Bless you.
And some of the nicest people, man. People who are the meanest are the rich people. So, you know, it's always the people who have the least that end up giving the most. You know?
They give the most because they give their all. That's all they go.
Yeah. That was actually a parable. Not a parable, but an example.
I heard that the train from Orlando to Miami started.
Yeah.
So it's funny that, you know, we could get arrested for giving out food, but the one thing that people need.
Yeah, it's food. Yeah. So that's why we have to like kind of finagle it and do gift cards instead.
Yeah.
You know, it's wild.
Yeah. That's the number one thing that J. Edgar Hoover said made the Black Panthers dangerous was the food program.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
why policemen out their wages for that.
Yep. But there's a law against there's an ordinance against giving away food, but there's not an ordinance against giving away gift cards.
I think the ordinance is giving away guns.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's a concealed carry state now. You don't need a license either in the state. You know, it's funny because you can conceal carry in the state, right? And I'm all for Second Amendment rights, you know, because hey, I'm a communist. But the thing is that concealed carry, you know, you can do that. But
I bet you if we were out here giving away guns instead of giving away toothpaste.
I mean,
even though it's a constitutional right.
That's
Yeah.
disturbing the peace. That's what that is.
yeah. I mean, I'm broke, so yeah. We do have to protect ourselves. I mean, I'm a gay black man in Florida. What? I better know how to protect myself. Rome, when you come back down here, you need to teach me some stuff. But yeah, so we're on our way down here to the mission, guys. As we continue down this way, I will be finishing up our giveaway. But I've been streaming long enough. But I would just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. And look, like I always say, you know, water your plants, water yourselves, leave the world better than you found it. And do mutual aid.
Mutual aid,
All right.
only way.
Mutual aid is the only way. All right. So take care. Peace, everybody. Anybody want to get in camera? No? Yeah. Hey. Okay. All right. Take care.
Wait. I will.
Share some.
Hi,
Hey. RB in Orlando chapter. All right. Love y'all. Have a good one.